invited me?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How do you know? I don't think so.
Ask everybody.
Why didn't I go?
I don't know.
Have you ever watched an interview where the atmosphere shifts unexpectedly, leaving both the guest and the audience in a state of discomfort? On The Ellen DeGeneres Show, there have been several such moments where the light-hearted banter turned into uneasy exchanges. Let's delve into 10 instances where celebrities found themselves navigating through awkward interactions with Ellen. Dakota Johnson. The moment Dakota Johnson stepped onto Ellen's stage in 2019, no one expected things to get tense so quickly. Ellen, in her usual playful manner, joked about not being invited to Dakota's 30th birthday party. But instead of laughing it off, Dakota shut it down immediately. "Actually, no. That's not the truth, Ellen," she said, her expression firm. The audience chuckled, probably thinking it was just some fun banter. But Ellen looked caught off guard. She tried to brush it off, but Dakota wasn't letting it slide. She doubled down, explaining that Ellen had been invited but didn't show up. Suddenly, the power dynamic flipped. Ellen, usually the one in control, was scrambling. It was one of those rare moments where the host got a taste of her own medicine, and the awkward silence that followed said it all. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift has always been careful about her private life, but in 2012, Ellen didn't seem to care. The interview started off lighthearted, but then Ellen pulled out a game. She flashed pictures of different men on the screen, asking Taylor to ring a bell if she had dated them. Taylor tried to laugh it off, but you could see the discomfort on her face. She even pleaded, "This makes me feel so bad about myself." But Ellen? She kept pushing. She acted like it was just a fun segment, but to Taylor, it was anything but. Fans later slammed the interview, calling it disrespectful and invasive. And watching it back now, it's hard not to see their point. Taylor looked trapped, forced to play along with something that clearly made her uneasy. Mariah Carey Ellen has always loved getting the big scoop on her show, but sometimes her approach has been questionable. In 2008, rumors were swirling that Mariah Carey was pregnant. Instead of just asking her directly, Ellen brought out a glass of champagne. "Let's toast," she said, handing it to Mariah. Mariah, clearly uncomfortable, hesitated before taking a fake sip. But Ellen wasn't done. "You're pregnant," she exclaimed, practically announcing it for her. At the time, the moment just seemed awkward, but in hindsight, it was downright heartbreaking. Mariah later revealed that she was pregnant during that interview, but suffered a miscarriage shortly after. What was supposed to be a fun talk show moment turned into something deeply invasive and painful. Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner's 2015 interview with Ellen was one of those moments where things got serious fast. Ellen brought up same-sex marriage, a topic Caitlyn had once been hesitant about. Caitlyn admitted that her views had changed over time, but Ellen didn't seem satisfied. She pressed further, almost challenging Caitlyn's stance. The conversation turned uncomfortable, and at one point, it felt less like an interview and more like an interrogation. Afterward, Ellen even went on Howard Stern's show, claiming that Caitlyn still seemed not completely on board with LGBTQ+ rights. The whole thing rubbed people the wrong way. Was Ellen genuinely trying to understand? Or was she just looking for a headline? Nikkie Tutorials. Nikkie DeGeneres. When beauty YouTuber Nikkie Tutorials came out as transgender in 2020, she was welcomed with overwhelming support. So when she appeared on Ellen's show, people expected a warm, empowering interview. But according to Nikkie, that's not what she got. After the show, she revealed in a Dutch interview that Ellen was cold and distant behind the scenes. Unlike other celebrity guests, she wasn't even given basic privileges like a private bathroom. The excitement she had felt about being on the show quickly faded, and she left feeling unimportant. Fans were shocked. How could someone who built their brand on kindness make a guest feel so unwelcome? It added to the growing whispers about Ellen's off-screen personality being very different from the one she showed on TV. Wendy Williams. When Wendy Williams appeared on Ellen's show in 2013, you could feel the tension from the start. Wendy, known for her bold and sometimes controversial opinions, wasn't about to back down when Ellen threw shade her way. At one point, Ellen called Wendy mean, But she said it with that classic Ellen smile, the kind that makes it sound like a joke, but you know it's not. Wendy, clearly caught off guard, tried to keep things light, but you could tell the moment rattled her. The two talk show hosts, each known for their own distinct styles, seemed to clash right in front of the audience. What was meant to be a friendly conversation felt more like a subtle power struggle, leaving fans wondering if Ellen had invited Wendy on just to take a few jabs at her. Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber has been on Ellen's show many times, but there's one interview that left fans seriously uncomfortable. Ellen kept pushing him about his past relationships, specifically about Selena Gomez. Justin, visibly uneasy, kept trying to laugh it off and steer the conversation elsewhere, but Ellen wouldn't drop it. She even played old clips of him with Selena, almost like she was forcing him to react. He smiled, but you could see in his eyes, he hated every second of it. The internet was quick to call Ellen out for being invasive, saying it felt like she was deliberately embarrassing him. Justin may have been a regular guest, but this time, it looked like he couldn't wait to leave. Ali Fedotowsky. When Ali Fedotowsky, a former Bachelorette star, appeared on Ellen's show in 2010, she probably didn't expect to walk away feeling humiliated. But that's exactly what happened. During the interview, Ellen kept making fun of Ali's career, laughing at her rather than with her. At one point, Ali even admitted that she felt stupid sitting there. It was clear that Ellen didn't take her seriously, treating her like a joke instead of an actual guest. Reality TV stars often get a bad reputation, but that doesn't mean they deserve to be mocked on national television. The whole thing felt dismissive, and many fans noticed how different Ellen's energy was when she interviewed A-list celebrities compared to reality TV stars like Ali. Katy Perry. In a 2017 interview, Ellen forgot Katy Perry's previous marriage to Russell Brand. When Ellen asked about Perry's dating life, Perry awkwardly reminded her, saying, "Remember, you gave me some wedding gifts on this show." The moment highlighted Ellen's apparent lapse in memory, leading to an awkward exchange that left both the guest and the audience feeling uneasy. Celine Dion. During a 2007 interview, Ellen commented on Celine Dion's son's long hair, suggesting it was time for a haircut. Celine defended her son's appearance, questioning why it was an issue. The exchange was seen as Ellen overstepping boundaries regarding personal choices, and Celine's firm response made it clear that such comments were unwelcome. If you found this exploration insightful, consider sharing your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the world of entertainment. And remember to hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest content.